What's going on, ViJaGamers? It's the ViJaPlayer here, and today we have the Distant Star, the Iron Banner Scout Rifle. And I'm not a huge fan of scout rifles, but I will say that I did enjoy using this scout rifle, and it was pretty fun, and I did get some pretty nice kills with it, as you'll see in the video. But we're gonna do what we always do, and we're gonna start it off with the stats of this weapon. As you can see, the rate of fire is pretty fast. It's actually really fast for a scout rifle, and the impact is really low for a scout rifle. I'm not a big fan of this particular roll on a scout rifle. I think the higher impact ones, just having that extra damage is definitely really important. But if you're hitting the headshots with this weapon, I think it's definitely manageable, especially with the full auto perk that I do have on this one. Moving on to the range, as you can see, the range is also on the low side of things for a scout rifle, but it doesn't actually affect how it plays that much, because it is a scout rifle. It has a lot of range anyways. Moving on to the stability, as you can see, the stability is up there, very high stability, which is really good for that high rate of fire. And it's really good for the full auto that I have on there too. That the full auto and high rate of fire. That's combine those two together, and you're definitely gonna want some stability to keep your shots on target. Moving on to the reload, which I really like the reload of this weapon. Very fast, considering that the magazine only has 14 bullets in it. Now, normally with any other scout rifle, I'd say 14 bullets is really good. It's more than enough to kill things with. But those guns also shoot a lot slower and have a lot more impact and don't have full auto. So the 14 bullets on this gun I actually do not like. I think it's too. I don't think it's enough with the full auto perk on. Okay, moving on to the scopes. As you can see here, I'm rocking the iron red dot. I love that sight. It's a simple little. It's just one little dot on the screen. That's how I like it. So that's the one I'm going to be using for this video. Of course, try out the other ones, use those. I'm not a fan of them at all, though. I'm going to stick with the red dot, forever. I don't even look at the other scopes, honestly. Now, moving on to the perks. As you can see here, I do have braced frame, and it gives you a little bit more range, but I didn't think that was good enough. Considering, and it takes away bullets out of the magazine. You get 10 bullets if you have it on, which is way too low with the full auto perk on. So hand laid stock, increased stability. You got the stability. You got your bullets in the magazine. I think that that's a no-brainer right there to go with the hand laid stock, of course. And then, of course, moving on to the next set of perks, the full auto. This is the one I've been talking about the whole time, because this is pretty much the only reason why I really started using this particular scout rifle, is because it came with full auto. And me, I haven't really, I don't really find too many scout rifles with full auto, so I definitely had to check it out. And I did check it out, and I like the full auto. It's not the best. It's not as cool as I thought it was going to be, but full auto all the way for me on this particular scout rifle, on this particular archetype of scout rifle. And of course, the hidden hand, last perk. Last perk is hidden hand. Hidden hand just helps you hit shots, especially if they're real far away. Hidden hand is definitely really useful. Firefly could be good, but the hidden hand on this bad boy is definitely where it's at. And I think that if you do use the hidden hand perk on a scout rifle, I do think that you will see that you're hitting a lot more shots at range, and it's just easier to hit your targets. You guys know about hidden hand. But anyways, you guys, to the question: is this gun good? I said that this gun is fun to use, and that it's pretty enjoyable, and that it's not like the worst gun, but I mean, is it really good though? And I don't really, it's hard to really tell, because if you're not hitting those headshots, if you're not on target every single time, this gun will absolutely feel not as as powerful as maybe it could feel. You know, if you're hitting the headshots, this thing you're gonna be melting people pretty quickly with the full auto. And with the hidden hand, it makes it easier to hit your headshots and stay on target. But I think just the movement speed of most players makes it hard, regardless of full auto or hidden hand. Just the movement speed of everybody is really a hard thing to really compensate for when you're playing. A lot of real good players, you know, you could see them really trying to overthink some situations when it comes to fights in Destiny. You know, people tend to overthink a lot of situations and stuff to try to outmaneuver the opponent. And you really have to be good with that with a scout rifle like this one, because it's just not the meta, and you guys know what the meta is, but it's just not the meta. So it's real hard to combat against a lot of really skilled players and stuff like that, using all meta weapons, especially a shotgunner running at you with this thing. It's real hard to stay calm and hit the headshots, which is what you really need to be doing in a situation like that. But yeah, so is this gun good? I was kind of rambling on there instead of answering it. Well, I kind of answered it, but is this gun good? I'm gonna say that it's a good weapon. It's just not a great weapon. It's definitely not really good or anything like that, but it is a good, fun weapon. And you can melt some people, especially if you get really used to it. I think you could say that about really any gun, but I would think that if you get really used to this thing, you might even want to use it in like a trials match or something, depending on the map, of course, or really anything. But just to pick it up, go into Iron Banner, or or whatever the 6v6 daily is at the time, just to pick it up, just to say, hey, I want to play with a scout rifle. I think that this thing is really good. You just have to take your time with it, and you definitely have to make sure your shots are on point, like I was saying before. But yeah, hopefully you guys have this weapon. Hopefully you guys have played with it or something. And maybe you guys even have a better role than me. I don't know. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys think about this weapon, if you've played it, or what you think about it, even if you haven't. If this is the only video that you're watching of it, and you really haven't played with it, let me know what you think about the gun. I already told you guys what I thought about the gun, and it's not so bad. You guys might have a different opinion though, so let me know about that one. And this has been my review of the Distant Star Iron Banner Scout Rifle. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope I didn't sound like too much of an idiot. I probably did, but that's fine. I hope you guys hit the buttons and do the stuff too as well. And I'll see you guys in the next one. This has been the ViJaPlayer. I'm out. Peace.
Enemy captured Zone B. Heavy ammo inbound. Allies have your back. Zone C lost. Heavy ammo available. Zone C captured. neutralized. Only 5 minutes left. You're falling behind. Zone A secure. Gains the lead. Lost the lead. You're in the lead. Zone C lost. Enemy captured Zone C. Zone B neutralized. Enemy captured Zone B. Opponents down. Only 1 minute left. One final push and victory is yours. Strength in numbers, Guardian. Excellent. You've got 30 seconds. Zone C neutralized. Your victory gives the city hope, Guardians.